G'day, g'day everybody, and welcome to Wednesday here at MRC. And of course, on a Wednesday, we bring you live an exclusive coverage of Tier 3. Just now, it's 7 o'clock, well, it's 7:01 technically, British summertime here on the 30th of March. Bringing you live Tier 3. Tier 4 will be coming to you in your face in 1 hour and 44 minutes. So keep tuned for that. But in the interim, it is the chance of Tier 3 individuals to bring us the amazing racing that we have seen. Tier 1 and Tier 2 brought us absolute chaos in safety cars. 4 safety cars in each. 3 virtual safety cars in total. It was titanic. Lots of safety car chat, plenty more of that to come from, because tonight we are at the Albert Park circuit here in Melbourne. 3.296 mile circuit. Snakes will cross it, and maybe will koala bears and kangaroos. Who knows? We're just on board with Connor as he goes out of the pit lane. But very much it's a street circuit. It is a hybrid circuit. But ultimately, there are some runoff areas, and there are some where there are concrete barriers as well. Inaugural event held in 1996. Whereby Damon Hill in his Rothmans Williams won it and ultimately led to his championship that year. Remember, in Australia, we see the welcome introduction, or the reintroduction, sorry, of the sausage curbs. So it's get ready for some donger doodle curbs. And who's going to be doing some donger straddling tonight? Because on Monday night, it was the man, the myth, the holy legend that is joining me in the commentary box tonight, because Blowhole and Banshee are back. Mr. Bailey, good evening, sir. How are you?
Oh, good day, mate. How are we doing? How are you doing?
There we go.
I just want to get didgeridoo in.
Well, I was about to say, wait a minute, didgeridoo? And then, to be fair, to cover everybody else's thing from Monday night, where they said I sounded between Australian, American, and a posh English accent.
Posh English.
Posh. Well, I mean, let's put it this way: the very first settlers coming into—I don't know what accent that is.
Well, that was pretty good. To be fair.
The very first settlers coming into the land. I feel Yorkshire, a bit of Yorkshire, Tinternet, Yorkshire.
God's own county.
To be fair, Connor has just went onto the plastic boards. But yes, the very first settlers to Australia were, of course, prisoners. And then pommies, pommies and Sheilas. Let's see, so we are here for Tier 3, folks. Remember that we bring you entertainment every Monday and Wednesday and Friday evening. Ultimately, Man in the Ferrari just now got a few reserves that we'll cover off today as well, and we'll bring you the joys of safety car chat and all that good stuff. But let's track where we are. First and foremost, we will bring you all the track data and everything. It's a little bit cloudy today, it's a bit misty, a little bit looks cold. Just a wee bit, just a wee bit.
So I thought I'd drop your accent in there. You tried to do an English one and a Yorkshire one. I thought I'd make you feel welcome.
Wait a minute, this is Man going round in the Ferrari right now, looking at that Ferrari Formula 1 car very well settled as he goes through the corner, now coming to the end of the first sector. He goes purple. Oh, he's gone wide. He's gone off!
Oh no!
Exactly, he's gone off.
Grass has gone straight over.
He has.
The grass.
The man has been mounted. He has mounted into the wall.
He's got a smidge of damage on his wing of the front.
He does indeed. Call me the brave. If this is some sort of Scottish attack, I am very much offended, Dare. Please change it back to Dare, because Call Me the Brave, you can't be called that.
Oh, is that? Oh,
that's
he's changed
Dare.
his name.
He's changed his name, yes.
We've got an Alpha Tauri in the middle of the track going between, towards the end of the middle sector.
Ah.
A little bit of an infringement, I'd say, there.
Oh, that's
Queen Lizzie.
I
think.
We'll not call Queen Lizzie that, because that's Connor's favourite person, so no, we won't. But yeah, here is Simba on the outlet, looking at the medium tyres as well. This commentary can go one of two ways.
Surprisingly quick.
Yeah. One of the Alpha Tauris just went really wide there. I think that might have been the Elizabeth. Yes, Elizabeth there. Who, to be fair, had a profile picture on Discord that looked more like an angry dictator, bald with a moustache. But here is Simba. Let's see what he can do. First medium time runners, Collins, Owl and Baby Hornet, 130.9, 131.3, guessing they were slightly slower laps and not representative of their actual times. But let's see what Mark can do as he comes down into that first DRS sector zone. Avinash has just went into third in that AlphaTauri 124.1, Melbourne 124.2, reserving from Tier 4 tonight. Oh, really close at the top four. Just 2/10, less than 2/10 of a second between them.
I saw that on both Tiers 1 and 2 on Monday. The times were ridiculously close, which is good to see.
Exactly.
And then 20 Side decided to, just level the game up a little bit. A bit rude of him, really.
Yeah, well, it was, to be perfectly honest. Very much rude. 28.0 for Simba in Sector 1 will bring you what he was at the end of Sector 2. 49.3, 49.1 was what Tier 1 were doing. 51.0.
Not bad for Mazlan.
No.
In the land of Narnia, the land down under.
The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe, as we'll give to Hodgie. That is there. Let's see what that Red Bull can do. Melvin there. Collins Owl, Energy Dan, just gone into 7th. Marcus McCluskey, the Glaswegian gangster, who you will see in Tier 4 very shortly. What's the strategy here? Soft medium? You can... it's probably as a soft to medium race, but the chances of safety cars, well...
I'll just throw it in there that even with 4 safety cars on a set of mediums that I went put on for lap 6, even with 4 safety cars, I had nothing left for the last 3 laps. I went from 3rd to 10th.
Yep.
In the space of 3 laps.
Yep.
3 laps. Don't do a 1-stop. If anyone's listening, 2-stop. Plan for a 2-stop.
Yep, exactly. Oh, the mango has been cut open in his Alpine. He is round at the end of Sector 1. He has been tangoed.
You could have said Fanta Fruit Twist.
Well, to be fair,
again.
Oh, God, he's not going to be a happy man. Let's just...
That fruit just got mashed.
Well, it has indeed. Let's jump to Tom Brown, who is currently... coming towards the end of his lap. We will go on board with Tom Brown for a lap of the Melbourne circuit.
The glorious Williams.
It is. It's the Willy boys. They are back, and here is Tom Brown in one of them. Kenichi Wabichi's teammate is up into 2nd, so here comes Tom all the way down the main pit straight, flashing yellow there, drops it down into 4th, up shifts quickly into 5th for turn 1, then through turn 2. Do not lift, DRS now fully open, all the way up into 8th gear. 194 up there, no, 191, slightly higher downforce on that. Williams comes now through into turn 3, then into 4, coming through 5. Yeah, not too bad. You can make up time. Remember, Simba did a 28.0 in the first sector on the mediums and a 28.0 for Tom Brown, so he's matched it. Yeah, that corner that he's just went through, maybe attack a little bit more as you get that confidence through, but now sweeping through into turn 10 there, nicely done. Turn 11 is pretty much flat out. It's not even a curve, but it's a slight curve. There we go. Let's see what he can do. Simba did a 51.0 at the end of Sector 2. Tom Brown does 50.9, so just fractionally up. Maybe not hitting the apex on the first part of the chicane. Will compromise him slightly, but here he goes in his Williams Racing Mercedes green flags flashing there, which is good to see now coming into that final sector. Very much the opportunity where you can get it all wrong if you don't get it right. The sunlight just dazzling the camera there as we now come into turn 15. Prost doesn't hit the apex, but doesn't run too much wide. Nicely done. Let's see what he can do. When does he put the power down? Is a little bit hesitant there. The rear end looked to step out, and here he comes across the line. And what's he going to do? He does a 6th place, 125.1, which actually is a really good lap. Simba did 125.3, so those mediums working well here.
Yeah, the mediums were quite good. So I found race pace especially, they were very good.
Yep. Call me the Brave, which I'm just not going to call him Brave. I'm going to just call him Dare.
Call him... I think we go Wuss.
Wuss.
Bruce the Wuss.
Bruce the Wuss. Bruce the Wuss.
Actually, it should be Nigel. Technically, it should be Nigel. That's what they call us. Well, that's... Bruce.
Bruce.
Nigel.
Oh, Dak Invertibles went quickest into in his Alpine, so good lap there. 123.3, 7 tenths of a second quicker. Boothie is back out on a second run at the moment even. Kenichiwa Beach just went into a 124.1, which is all good. Avinash is in the pit lane. Melbourne currently on a second run. We've got yellow in sector 2. That's just Tom Brown letting people pass, which is good to see. Mark's back out on another lap. Right move is in 11th.
Kenichiwa's gone at turn 5. Kenichiwa's on a big moment there.
That is not good.
As a fellow member of the Woolly Boys, I'm not happy to see that. I want to see them prosper.
Nope, he has been slammed into the wall. There you go. Has he lost anything on his wing? No, he hasn't just now. But let's just see what the Manugio. He had a moment. Here is Carl. SGPR has retired. What has happened to the Aston Martin? He's lost it coming out of the chicane.
Out of the high-speed chicane.
He has. That's not a surprise, folks. We've seen it before in Tier 1 and Tier 2, so it's not a surprise. There he is on your left-hand side. Expect to see more of that imminently.
So now Carl's left the garage. I spent a fair bit of time practicing with Carl on Sunday, and he's quite confident, quite quick here, it has to be said.
So you were fiddling with him, with his car,
yes.
Sorry. You were fiddling with his rear wing. That's what Carl does.
You
were bend a ring. You were bend a ring. Okay, fair enough.
Ring of roses, yeah.
There we go, ring of roses.
Yeah, Carl looks quite confident here, and he's starting to get in the groove, so his pace was quite good. He was keeping up with Bergen and myself at times, so
good.
Always good to see.
Yep,
Bergen got nicely out of the way for him.
As indeed, we're just watching the Mango, which is always good. We'll come to YouTube chat imminently because there's lots of YouTube chat. And Mango has been tangled. Yeah, Mango's been tangled again because he's invalidated his lap. Let's see what Carl can do. Let's jump on board with the Red Bull. Nicely done through there. He's also going for the medium tyre. Now currently his teammate is going on to the soft compound tyre, so decided that the medium's not likely to get him into the top 10. Tom Brown's made exactly the same. Carl runs a little bit deep there at the end of sector 1, but still nicely done. No immediate concerns there. Remember 28.0 is what Mark did and Tom Brown, and he does a 28.1.
Good first sector from Carl. I did say he's got some pace. Oh, he's invalidating the exit.
Oh, he's not going to be a happy Australian bustard. That's his nickname for this evening, Bustard.
Bergen has entered the track. He's just put in the YouTube chat. He's put his tee down. The Bergen fan club, which I'm a member of, will be happy to hear this news.
No, there is no Bergen fan club. I'm telling you this right now, folks. There is no Bergen fan club. It does not exist. The only BFC is the Bigfoot Friendly Club. That is it.
Oh,
nothing more.
I'm definitely part of that as well.
The Bigfoot
the Bergen fan club, that's a real thing. I can assure you now.
Well, it's not.
I'm a paid member of the Bergen fan club.
Well, you should get your money back because it's been a waste of money.
No, they pay me.
They pay you.
They pay me.
Well,
this is a sponsorship.
To be fair, does Bergen pay you in cockles or cockles even?
I can't confirm.
Cockle
GDPR,
Pickler.
I can't confirm.
GDPR. That'll be that. Right. Okay. Fair enough. Mark has gone into 6th, Simba, and Avinash has just gone into 2nd place. So good lap there, Melbourne. 7th.
Speaking of the man that is Avinash in the AlphaTauri, I've got a proposal for you, Gav. Should either the AlphaTauris, formerly known as Minardi, formerly run by Paul Stoddard from Australia and driven by Mark Webber of Australia, if either of them get 5th place and higher in the race, we need to rename them Mark Webber.
We can, except Tom Brown has just been disqualified for blocking the pit lane.
What are you doing, right? What are you doing?
I think he might have been letting people go and he's been disqualified, which that will not make him very happy.
No, that's a bit of a weird one.
It is a bit. Let's have a look at Bergen. He is on his outlap. Well, he's on his quick lap now, so let's jump on board with him.
Across the line.
He has 14. Good lap. There, let's have a look at Bergen, the fan club that doesn't exist. But he is very much part of the Morecambe Cocklers Association, and he's run deep at turn 3. That's what you get. No, everyone would think, watching on the Discord, looking at the Discord or listening, that I have some form of vendetta against Bergen. I really don't.
Anyone listening to me from my neighbouring buildings and flats would think I'm probably a little bit insane, but...
Well, I get called that every day. Oh, so do I. Bergen, however... Sorry, I was going to say Tom Brown disqualified for his blocking pit lane, but I'm not quite sure if that actually was legitimate.
He's just put in the group, on the Discord now that his brakes got stuck on from a glitch going out the pits.
Oh, so that's not good.
That's bizarre.
Bergen has decided that he's slowing down on this particular lap, so that's fine.
Sandbagging? We don't like to see that.
Well, no, because he ran wide at turn 3. He made an error. He got it wrong.
Yeah, we got it wrong. Well, he's human after all.
Exactly. Exactly.
So, do you remember a few races ago when I last did this lovely jump as commentating in Mexico? Oh, Jack Berthel, what a lap!
He has 122.8. He was 123.3. He's shaved 5/10 off that, which is good to see.
So last time I was here, I was doing a prediction in Mexico that Bergen would not win.
We did.
We mutually agreed he would not finish. Now, obviously, he went on to win, so he made us look rather silly.
He did.
As Bergen sets a stonking 140.5. Anywho, I'm making a prediction here, despite being part of the Bergen fan club, that Bergen is not going to finish today.
Oh, well, let's see if...
At some point, people have got to close in on him in the championship.
Let's see if he does turn 3 properly. He does.
I need him to do well because Bergen and I combined to make the setup, along with Red Car Rambo. Us three combined to make a car setup over the week, combining all 3 of our setups, and somehow have made this hybrid monster of a setup, which we've all agreed is amazing.
Well, the 3 of you put together as a hybrid monster, but anyway.
We call it the Ramberg Cole setup.
Well, I'll tell you, he's gone wide again!
He's listening to us, he's definitely laughing right now.
Turn 9 has caught out the burger!
I tell you why, it's because he's heard our brilliant chat. He listens to the stream when he races.
Does he? God help him.
He does. He very much gets happy listening to the sound of gas.
Well, there we go.
Dulcet tones of safety car chat gets him going.
Well, this is it. And now Simba is behind Stuvine coming into the final point. Simba's just about to ramp himself up. 1 minute 50 to go, folks. So let's see what Simba can do. It is indeed coming down the pit straight. We'll be looking to Amy's car directly as they come into turn 1, which is called Brabham. And then turn 2, flat out of Jones. Nicely done there from Mark. Remember, 28.0 is what he did in the first sector. So let's see what he can do. Can he improve on that? 24.2, 1.4 down from provisional pole sitter Dak Convertible. Marcus McCluskey looks wet on the track in the last sector, I think it is. He's
an illusion. That's an illusion.
He's wanting the Mercedes to do well. They don't do well at all. There we go, 27.6. Simba, so he's 0.4 of a second quicker than he went in the mediums, and just fractionally quicker than when he did on the softs earlier. So we'll see what he can do. Second in the championship.
Martin's left a little message for you on the YouTube chat, by the way.
I've seen it, but I've not got to it yet.
Okay, I was going to say, I'm not sure what it means. I wouldn't want to guess.
Well, given the fact that last time Martin leaves messages for me on the chat usually involves some form of tomfoolery.
That was the soup.
That was the cream of some young man. That was it. Yeah. I'm surprised the Singaporean government haven't tried to copyright us for that.
Let's not get onto that topic.
Exactly.
Right on the edge of the track.
He is a bit.
He just went through.
Marcus McCluskey saying, look at Ty up there, though, don't mess with the Mercs. Well, he's 4th, the other one's 17th. Carl has retired from the session, so he's had enough. No, he's lost it coming out of the chicane. Simba goes to 5th. He does. Good lap there.
Oh, Carl, did I jinx Carl by saying that he was good here? Did I jinx him?
Yes, you did.
Responsible?
Yes.
Carl, I am very sorry, my friend. I was just trying to support you. The Carl fan club is in full force.
Right Move has just hopped over the dinger-donger curbs.
Actually, in Australia, sausages are known as snakes. So it's a snake curb.
The Minuccios went it. The mango's into the wall.
Yeah, call me the brave lost it at turn 2 exit. He's gone.
He has indeed.
SUPR's gone as well. We've lost a few people.
I'll tell you one thing. I am thinking safety car may well be intervening again this evening. Here we go, folks. Let's just the safety car. We don't know what those things are. Yep. Kenichiwa Beach is there. Melvin's finished his. Tycler in the pits. Simba going again? He is. He's gone purple in sector 2, so he is trying to improve, given that Berger is down in the bottom 10. 13th on those mediums.
That's where he belongs.
Exactly. He nearly the rear end twitch, the oversteer there nearly kicked him into the wall. I don't think he'll be continuing that lap. Oh, he is. He's still going for it.
The wardrobe. Step out of the wardrobe and take control.
Let's see. Does he improve? That is going to be the key thing. I don't think he is going to improve.
No.
No, he doesn't. A 10th down. It's not bad,
considering that wasn't bad considering lost a fair bit of time there.
Yeah, Colin Zowell. Yep, Colin Zowell's on a quick lap there, which is CMTB. Yep, Colin Zowell. Oh, he's getting. Oh, let's just see. It's Martin.
Martin, doing there.
I was going to say Martin. I've not got there yet. There we go. Colin Zowell goes fourth, stretches his wings, and there we have it, folks. Dak Invertible, pole position. Boothie second in the Haas. Kenichiwa Beach in the Williams, third. Colin Zowell fourth. Melvin fifth. Ty Clear sixth. Simba seventh. Avinash eighth. Dare is ninth. The Vicious is 10th, Mango is 11th, Energy Dan 12th, Burger is 13th, Stuvine is 14th, Right Move 15th, Baby Hornet 16th, Connor 17th, Man 18th, Carl 19th, Tom Brown 20th, and last after that disqualification for his brakes being seized. Right, what?
I've got an idea. So, safety car chat. I think for Australia we need to rename it. So they call pickup trucks here Utes for utility vehicle. The safety Utes.
But it's not a van. Or a Ute.
Well, you call it's a Mercedes, and you call it a Mercedes.
Is it not an Aston? It's an Aston Martin here.
Is it? Oh,
you followed it for 4 times.
I did.
Yes. Right. Let's move on from this. Let's go to YouTube chat. Martin goes Gavlar, race day. Dak Invertible says, I'm depressed. And yet he's done that lap time. Milkman.
Well, he said that before his lap, so he must be happy now.
I am slightly. There we go. Milkman, EV Lover, hello, my friends again. IQJ says, Kenichiwa Beach for the win. Well, he didn't get pole, so that's all I can say. Good luck all from the Burger. Stuvine says, hello from the pits. Mandy, good evening again. Marcus McCluskey says, Stu, what's the energy down there? No idea. Actually, wait a minute. I better do my thing. There you go, folks. I've already read you the qualifying results. So in true Banshee fashion, there you go. Because I've read you them already. This is the whole thing. What's the strategy here? SM, says Marcus McCluskey, which is obviously two stop. Yes, but then Mandy responds with Asian. There we go.
I think that was line because we were saying about
Martin's comment of how's your Cullen skink, Gav, clearing up with the cream. Yes, the cream of some young man has cleared up the Cullen skink. If you do not know what Cullen skink is, folks, do go and Google it. Do not worry, the Banshee search history is actually okay.
I don't know if I trust you.
Let's see, Hodgsey goes, must be a Leeds thing. Well, nobody talks about Leeds. There you go. Mandy has predicted that it's only going to be 12 finishers, so tier 3, you're only going to have 12 people. Morgan goes, hi Gav, because Morgan is here. He will be coming up shortly in 1 hour and 22 minutes, where you will have Hodgsey and Morgan as the T-side twosome, with myself appearing as the Paul de Resta whilst I drive.
That is a dream team. That is a dream team.
Well, it was until I arrived, so there you go. Apparently it's a Rotherham 1-2 because Boothie was second and Dak Invertible was in pole, so the Millers are leading the way, as they are in League One this year.
Indeed, my grandma was very happy.
There you go. Gecky Matthew says, good luck, everyone. Jamie Bithell goes Calvin to win, which is obviously Colin Zowell, because...
He usually predicts him to crash.
Well, he does, yes, usually he does. But Colin's owl is technically not a Colin, nor is he an owl. His name's Calvin. So, see, to be honest, I find that trading standards. Trade descriptions.
We should get him into FOM for copyright of some form. He's stolen someone else's name.
Martin goes, must use private browsing a lot to have a clean search history. delete. VPN.
Have we accidentally publicised Google in a way that didn't involve official permission? Could we be in trouble for that?
No, we haven't, because what I have said is Google, and we were talking about the Bigfoot Friendly Club. There is a Bigfoot called Yahoo. There you go. And if you go hunting for Bigfoots that are called Yahoo, you may come across a Bing. And of course, a Bing is the excerpt from my name. So we have gone through multiple search engines there as well. Hodge says Banshee seal of approval for the Jiggly search engine. There we go. Hello. Right, let's look at tyres, because we spend more time talking about Yahoo's, Googles and Bings. Bergen on the mediums. Martin, I read that as Lycra. I recommend Lycos. I read that as Lycra. Anyway, right, where are we? Right move. Oh, Christ, that convertibles. Remember, you're not in Yorkshire now. You don't need your tractor duties. Right moves on the mediums, Baby Hornets on the mediums, Connor's on the mediums, Man's on the mediums, Car's on the mediums, Tom Brown's on the mediums, Stuvine, Energy Dan, and the Mango are on softs.
Gavin, can we stop talking about Yorkshire in such a derogatory way?
I'm not. They're not. It's not derogatory.
I don't belittle Scotland, and
well, everybody does.
I don't.
Well, technically. I was born a Yorkshire pudding, but I was made in the royal gravy. There you go. Oh, actually, I've got to come back to this. Anyway, we're getting ready, folks. 1926 on the 30th of March. Here we go. We're getting ready. The green flag will be lighted up and waved shortly, and we will know it is time to go as soon as Tom Brown lines up. His Willie Boy Williams is coming through. There we go. It is stopped. We are therefore getting back and ready, and in the Australian Melbourne, we are the light sequence, and the race director decides that we are underway here in Melbourne, and it was held for a long while. Boothie's got a really good start. Dak Invertible's rear end got a little bit of tyre there, but ultimately good start there from Dak Invertible. Boothie looks to have got through, but Kenichi Watch is there. Kenichi Babich, there we go. Ty Clear is falling down the field. He is gone at the first corner. Collins Owl up to 4th. Melvin 5th. Avinash 6th. Simba is 7th. Mango 8th. Call Me the Brave. Dare is now into 9th and 8th again. But everyone... Oh, there's one of the Alpha Tauris. Elizabeth has gone round. She has done some spinning.
Oh, Mango's gone too.
Oh, so he has. So Mango, Ty Clear and Elizabeth have all had moments in the opening few metres here in Australia. Carl is in 17th and has decided to just stay out of the trouble. And the McLaren's one of the Red Bulls. Simba's gone round. Oh no, that is not what he needs from a championship perspective.
Carl went into the back of, I'm not sure who it was, I think it was Man. And he went to the back of him there.
Tom Brown's
he's got wing damage.
Oh, Tom Brown's had a moment. Ty Clear. Carl is going round very slowly. Why? Is the question. We don't have any virtual safety car smokes, not yet anyway. But there we go.
Don't see any wing damage on Ty Clear. He looks to be okay.
Right move is in 12th, Stuvine in 11th, and SGPR Baby Hornet is in 9th. I'll tell you what, we've got a bit of field spread already.
Rover and Stuvine into what I call Mark Webber Hamilton cores.
There you go. Burger is up into 7th from 13th, so he's taken full advantage of...
well done, Bergen.
Yeah, exactly. Kenichiwa Beach is up into 2nd. He has passed Boothie. Dak Invertible still out in the lead, 132.3 there. Opening lap, we've managed to survive it with no safety car. We have had some moments, we have had some people in the wall. Dare has gone into the pits as well, so clearly that McLaren's had issues. Man's gone into the pits, so he's had issues. Mark stays out, so Simba hasn't had anything from that spin. Yeah, it has as well. Connor had a great start, quite right. Hodgsey up into 9th place. Dak Invertible is there. Then Kenichiwa, Dak Invertible picking up some dirt and some snakes and scorpions as he comes through. There, Boothie in 3rd, so it's a Rotherham 1-3 at the moment. Elizabeth gets speeding in the pit lane for a 5-second penalty.
She can do what she wishes. She's the queen.
Well, that's one way of calling it. Berging in 7th in front of Energy Dan, so the Alfa Romeo and the Hash. Remember, Berging on those medium compound tyres. Connor also on the mediums, so is Baby Hornet. So the big losers from the opening laps are Elizabeth down 10, Simba down 9, Ty Clear down 9, Dare down 8. Biggest winners, Connor up 8, Baby Hornet up 6th, and Bergen up 6. Avinash and Collins Owl are having an absolute ding-dong of a battle currently, so let's just keep an eye on them. But it's all started to calm down. The field's quite spread now, so if we do get a safety car, then it might be out for at least a couple of laps. Yep, don't know what I talked about there. Avinash looking. Remember, DRS is now activated, so if you are within a second of the car in front, you will now get DRS, as Kenichiwa Beach doesn't, actually, either that or he isn't using it. Collins Owl doesn't either. Are they just not using DRS? Are we missing something?
You can't use it yet. We've just gone on to the 3rd lap. So
yes, apologies. Yes, apologies.
That's right, I'll let you off.
Yes, I've made a Banshee error there. An amateur error from the Banshee. DRS
There's no
will...
such thing.
Well, DRS will be...
wide there.
Yep, Colin Zowell is stretching the wings. A little bit too far, though. Coming now down into turn 9 is the top 6. Then there's a bit of separation to Bergen behind, who's kind of built up a little bit of a sort of 3-second lead. Why do we have a yellow in Sector 3 when...
It's gone now. Oh, wait, no. It's
Elizabeth and Mann.
corner.
Yep, Elizabeth and Mann.
Colin's gone. Colin's gone.
No, that's not what we wanted. We're not going to look at it just now because we are into DRS zone. There you go. Mark Hodgson is right. Double DRS zone. You are correct, sir. Let's see, Melvin in 4th, doing well, reserving from Tier 4.
Just on board with Kenichiwa, I think this could be a move in from himself into Turn 3 if he gets a good exit.
Yeah, we're just looking from the back now.
Back, though.
He is a bit.
He's a bit far back as well. I think Convertible should be okay here.
Yeah, let's have a look. Melvin, quickest man on track. Kenichiwa Beach. Dak Invertible uses that ERS coming out of Turn 2 to good effect because Kenichiwa Beach won't get near him.
Kenichiwa's not used much. He's still got nearly 100% ERS. He's barely touched it. So he's clearly thinking for the long game here.
He is indeed. Although thinking of the long game, he was getting on the curbs a bit there.
Yeah, the snags are a bit big here. Ooh, Convertible's gone wide.
Indeed. Oh, that's not good. We're just going to keep an eye out because Right Move's had a moment because Right Move has been sold and been passed by Tom Brown. Yellow flag, Licious V has retired. The abdication is complete because it's at turn 11 at the infamous 11 and 12. We have a full safety car, folks.
Here it is.
The first safety car of Tier 3. We only had 4 in Tier 1, 4 in Tier 2, 2 VSCs in Tier 1, 1 VSC in Tier 2.
On the left hand side, the exit of the chicane, there it is.
Yes, indeed. Tell you one thing, it's too early to pit, so if you did decide, and I think Mann might have thought, well, do I pit? It's too early to pit, though.
Well, you could pit for the mediums now, and then put the softs on, say, around lap 20. That would work. That's what I should have done on Monday, but I didn't.
Yeah. Kellogg's.
If I was in this position, I would pick for some mediums now, not hards though. And
Dak Invertible is gone. Boothy's listened to, as is Melvin, as is Colin Zowell.
See, Kenichiwa will be pretty quick for the next couple of laps.
Yep.
But long term, he will still probably be on 2-stop and probably get caught.
Yeah. Kellogg's has arrived. He's in Italy right now. He's not racing tonight. So Kellogg's is in Italy at a wedding.
Congratulations.
I don't think it's his own.
Oh. Well, it could have been. Maybe it should be.
Well, Kellogg's, tell us, are you getting married in Italy? Because if not, then we'll remove those congratulations.
We have a Blaine game to play on the safety car coming out. It's Martin Hills. He was thinking about the safety car. And he was about to say it. So, yeah, Martin, our supreme leader, Dimitri, you are the fault of the safety car. It's your doing.
Exactly.
So, everyone apology now, Mr. Martin.
So you know how we obviously call you... Well, funnily enough, it's quite interesting. He's just in Bonatarda from Andorra. Now, Andorra is quite hilly. It gets a lot of white stuff, snow. And we obviously know that you are fond of the white stuff in terms of Blowhole Bailey. And
yeah, that is my name.
I can tell you this, that the Australian Alps get more snow than the Swiss Alps. Now, if people are thinking... people are thinking, what has this got to do with Formula 1? There is an MRC university which is run by the Dr. Banshee, and I will provide lots of meaningless drivel in times of self-profile. You want to be Professor Blowhole?
Yes.
I will promote you to Professor Blowhole. Yes, you can be Professor Blowhole. Yes, indeed you can. So when people think of Australia as hot, and it is beaches and year-round sunshine, the Australian Alps, which straddle New South Wales and Victoria, are
trying not to comment on that.
Yeah, you're not trying to come along that. All right, okay. Are a mecca for skiing enthusiasts. Snow usually falls between June and September. That is the Australian winter. It's the perfect place to get your skiing fix during the Northern Hemisphere summer. I will be honest, I can't imagine going down under let me rephrase that. I can't imagine going to the southern hemisphere where water goes around the other way. It spins the other way. When it's summer here, like why? What? I mean, I get if you went.
Why would you do such a thing?
Well, no, exactly. But anyway, Thredbo and Perisher, the two large resorts near Canberra, the latter being the largest ski resort in the southern hemisphere. Now, here's a name of a mountain for you: Blue Cow.
Blue Cow.
Blue Cow Mountain is one of the most popular areas with a vast range of accommodation and runs, as well as stunning views across the Alps. So there you have it. I mean, who would have thought that we would be racing in Australia, talking about going down under and talking about Alps?
Going down under and Blue Cow.
Yeah, going down under to the Blue Cow. That is where we are. Like, let's go back to you.
You say it's a line down udder in that case. that was poor. That was atrocious.
Yeah, Andorra is the most mountainous country in the world by average height. Ask Shirley. Ask Shirley. Are you trying to?
I think you're trying to say ask Shirley. Yeah.
Ask Shirley.
Surely you can't be serious.
Yeah. That was from the Naked Gun. There you go. That was from the Naked Gun or Police Squad, depending on which one it came in. Kellogg's has been in the Dolomites this week, and that's just because that's his favourite cereal, Dolomites. There you go.
Kellogg's seal of approval.
The Kellogg's cereal of approval, exactly.
Level up.
There we go. Longest flies.
Speaking of cereal,
yes.
A little food fact. Did you know? So, we'll come back later. Safety car in this lap. We can hold that thought. Hold that thought.
We are holding you to account, is what we are doing. Yes, I am.
Hold me, Gav.
It's from
ready to go.
Shirley can't be serious. It's from Airplane, not Police Squad. But it did have Leslie Nielsen in it.
Fantastic exit.
Yep, and Leslie Nielsen, otherwise known as Konnichiwa Beach, has stayed in the lead at the moment. Berger is just behind him. He's got better run through turn one. He has indeed. Is he going to go round the outside of Leslie Nielsen? Biffy's got 3 seconds for multiple track infringement warnings, but Berger is not looking to go up Leslie Nielsen just now. But he might do shortly, is ultimately the thing. The two Mercs, 5th and 6th.
Oh, we've got some cars wide at turn 3 in the
gravel. That's not good.
Anti-Claire.
Oh, Sudak Convertible, who's our race leader, has lost it and is down. Let's just jump to the intervals.
He was our net race leader after
he was our net race leader. Yeah, exactly.
He's had a mare there.
He has indeed. Let's see where we are. Right move up to 6th.
About to line up Connor.
That's indeed the two McLarens in front of the two Red Bulls at the moment.
That's how we like to see it. Oh, Simba's gone into Connor. They just got away with that.
Tell you one thing, there's a yellow flag, but it has been replaced, and there goes Dare up the inside of Mango. Connor
Ash is holding off Carl as well.
He
might have just taken Carl, actually.
He has indeed just taken Carl, because it was two McLarens and two Red Bulls. Right move has had a horrible sector. The housing market has truly crashed for him. Down into 13th place. Mango has been picked off by Dare. At least I said that and not something else. But there we have it. SFR Energy Dan, he is well in 10th. The two Mercedes Tyclid has dropped slightly. Let's see what Simba can do. Currently down in 15th. But remember, he has pitted.
He has.
He's going to take Connor. He's lining him up. He's going to go up the inside of the man. He hasn't. Oh, James Acaster has fallen down the order. We roll him out once a week, folks. He'll be here on Friday.
Fun fact, James Acaster, he actually comes from a town called Kettering, which, wow, that was a deep send from Collins Owl.
I know.
He's paid price in the gravel.
He has indeed. I'll tell you one thing, Avinash has passed Simba, so the two Red Bulls, 15th and 16th, going back to the front. Berger is nowhere near Leslie Nielsen anymore. Leslie Nielsen has drawn out 1.4, yeah. So, Konnichiwa, your new name.
This pit stop gap.
Yep, Leslie Nielsen, that is you now, Konnichiwa Beach, that is you for life. Leslie Nielsen in the lead, folks, here at Australia, Albert Park. Berger is second, Baby Hornets is in third. Tom Brown is right behind him. He is indeed. Tom Brown's over him like a rash and going to send it up the inside of Baby Hornet.
Can he make it?
Oh no, it's gone round! Mango's been picked off again because Mango's gone. Mango is gone. And are we going to have another safety car? Because Mango's lost it and is out of this race. The Australian marshals should get there quickly enough. DRS is now enabled. Again, we are not getting a safety car, folks. Happy days.
Stuvine and Boothie into turn 1. Boothie's at the inside.
Yep, he is indeed. There we go. We can see it.
But he's a good move.
Yes, it's going to leave him exposed though.
Come back at him.
Yeah, because
he's got no DRS.
He was tight coming out of turn 1, so it has left him exposed. But I'll tell you one thing: Melbourne is now up the inside. Well, yeah. Oh, Melbourne's tapped Boothie from behind. Melbourne
is pushing.
He has, but he just got on the brakes a little bit late, and Melvin gave him a little love tap there. Avinash is having a battle with Hornet. Baby Hornet. Melvin's gone! Melvin is gone majorly! And are we going to have a safety car? We are, because Melvin has lost it in the Alfa Romeo. And there we have the Alfa Romeo in the middle of the track. Let's just jump a bit. There he is, folks! If you wanted to see a spinning Dutchman, there he is.
The Flying Dutchman really is now the Spinning Dutchman.
The Spinning Dutchman, exactly.
He was having a cracking race.
He was indeed. So Leslie Nielsen still out in front. He got 5.7 seconds. No,
he had a nice lead. He had a nice
lead. He
did,
but not that.
No, what's happened there? Has Bergen really backed off? It was.
Well, no. I wonder whether he's going to see if Kenichi. Well, Leslie Nielsen, sorry, pits, and he does. Bergen is not going to pit. Tom Brown is not going to pit. Boothie not going to pit. Stuvine pits. Well, I think he'd be stupid not to. Dak Invertible stays out. Well, quite rightly.
Dare and Energy Jambo stay out.
Yep. Yep. Exactly. Let's see.
I think they're right to on that median. I think they're right to.
They are. Yep. Right move. Up to 8th. Avinash up to 9th. Baby Hornet there in 10th. Simba. I'm not even going to try and keep up because it all changes. But there you have it. So second safety car, we've got 2 lap 10. 2 safety cars, 1 virtual safety car, which quickly transpired into a full safety car. Let's go back to the YouTube chat. Let's see. It's from Airplane. What? Why is Hodgie gone gun?
Is he referring to Top Gun? Maybe? I'm not sure. Well, I
always said Naked Gun. But no, Shirley was Airplane. You're right, Martin. It was. I just remember it. I can see it in my head. Might be on the beers here in the Pyrenees. So that's fine. 2 sets of 3 racing laps. Yes, it is. 5 to go then, Mandy. You're right. 3 gone. 5 to go. No.
Was she predicting an 8-car dropout?
Yeah. 12 car finish, 8-car dropout, yeah. Simba's 10th.
Bear in mind, he dropped to the back on lap 1, I believe. He's coming back through.
He did indeed. Safety car is out, currently hounding. The interesting thing about all of this is obviously Bergen's trying to potentially do a one-stopper, I think, ultimately.
I think he is. I think it's bold, personally.
Yes,
coming
it
from
is.
Personal experience.
It is. Here's one for you. This is a carry forward of safety car chat from Brazil, because those who tuned into the Brazil races, what did I do last week? I did tier 2 and tier 3 last week. I didn't have any safety cars in tier 2, which rendered safety car chat useless.
Are you saying that you want to share some of your gold safety car wonderfulness that wasn't shared? Are you saying you want to share it?
Yes,
if that's what you're saying, please do. I
want to share some of my smooth talking and inspirational stories.
Teach us, my wise one.
Well, I am calling this the power top. Now, Brazilian politicians, one and all, they compete to convince voters that they are the true political heirs of Getúlio Vargas. Right? It might not be Getúlio, it's Getuilio, Getúlio. It could be Getúlio, right? But the thing is, I just think of, what was that car? Was it a Renault Twizzler or something? A Renault Twizzle? Renault Twingo? Twingo, that was it.
Renault Twingo.
We're going to call him Getúlio Vargas, there we go. So he was not only the uncontested, most violent dictator that Brazil has ever had, but he was a fascist dictator. So it's not just a dictator, he's a fascist dictator. So he adopted the Carta del Lavoro from Mussolini as labour law, and it's still in force, right? So it's still in force. He censored and bound the press to government funding. It's still bound, right? And he reorganised the political power in the states so their dynasties would be dependent on the federal government. The Federal Republic is a blatant misnomer. And he was so successful in his saddling of Brazilian institutions, and so thorough in dismantling actually what was there before, that after being deposed in 1945, he came back in 1951 through fair and free elections. Now,
fair and free being interesting words there.
Exactly, in the dictatorship. Nobody remembers or discusses history before him. So technically, if you go to Brazil, it didn't exist before Getúlio Vargas.
This is groundbreaking when you told me that Mexico didn't exist as Mexico.
Well, Mexico isn't Mexico, it's fictional.
Exactly.
Now, everyone thinks Getúlio Vargas is a hero, as if German politicians thought being compared to Hitler or Russians to Stalin would boost their careers. And they still follow the same political script to maintain power. In Brazil, they still try to be a dictatorship. Talking of dictatorships, Tier 3's turning into a bargain dictatorship if you look at it that way.
Somewhat.
Oh, I'll tell you one thing, Tom Brown's doing a Max Verstappen. Look behind that convertible Biffy, side by side.
Up behind them, potentially on the cars.
Oh, let's see. It's all going. Biffy's gone round. Oh no!
Energy down went into the back of Biffy.
Oh, dear. I sounded like Chris Kamara there.
Dak convertible's the way.
Yep.
Oh no,
right move.
Tom's covering them off.
Nope, Dak convertible up into third, Tom Brown behind him. Right move is up into sixth.
Interesting corner cutting there, but Avinash followed him.
Oh, Carl is down to 16th, up to 15th now. Connor down to 16th.
Lion King, Aslan.
Oh, is that Connor that's gone round? One of the McLarens has gone round. I think that's Boothby.
Yeah,
wait a minute, have they collided? No, there's three of them that have had a moment.
Oh.
The Rotherham one. Yeah, the Rotherham.
An issue, I think.
Here we go, the two Aston Martins are fighting each other, right move and Baby Hornet. We've got yellow in sector 1 and 2, although it bridges the gap. Two Aston Martins going side by side, it's like last week in Brazil.
Dak convertible as well.
Yep, exactly. There we go. Dak convertible surviving.
Tom Brown's lost some pace, seems to be struggling suddenly. Has he bashed his wing?
I don't know, let's just see what we can do.
It doesn't look like he has, but he's really lost some pace suddenly.
Yeah.
He was all over Bergen, and suddenly Bergen's just disappeared.
Yes, we'll watch this battle.
Tom's not a slouch, Tom's quick.
No. It isn't, indeed. Dak Convertible in the lead. There's Dare. No, Dak Convertible's not in the lead. May I just clarify that? Burger is in the lead. Oh, yes, Dare's gone up there.
Dak Convertible holds on.
Oh, I'll tell you one thing. That was.
Tom could be a sitting duck here if he's got an issue.
I don't think he will be though, because DRS doesn't become enabled until the start of lap 14. Sorry, but they have dropped Energy Dan, and Energy Dan again isn't slow. Avinash is just behind him.
Although Energy Dan did go into the back of. I believe it was one of these, I can't remember. Oh, it was Boothie. Energy Dan was back of Boothie, so probably has got some wing damage. And that would make sense.
Reynolds. Oh, and there goes Collins Owell up the inside of Simba. There was a little bit of wheel banging there, but did Collins Owell get through as he's given the place back? Oh, he has. He's maybe given the place back.
Kenichiro might take it as well.
Yep, Leslie Nielsen is trying to go up the inside of the Owl, but doesn't manage it. Avinash is looking at Energy Dan and going to go round the outside as they come down into turn 10, and he's done it. Oh no, he's not! He spun Energy Dan!
Energy Dan spun. Oh. I'm not sure who left the room there. I'm sure that'll be one of the stewards later, though. I can see that coming.
Well be. There is Carl down in 16th at the moment. Bergen is 2.6 seconds ahead of Tom Brown, who has got Dak Convertible all over him. Convertible's going to go up the inside now into turn 13. No, he doesn't. But he does mount the curbs a little bit greedily there. Dare was trying to do the same but decided to go off-roading instead to make full use of that McLaren tractor. Man has been passed by Boothie. Oh, look! Tom Brown in the pits. That was probably the best time. But he will have to go.
Over goes wide at the second last corner. Simba's gone round the outside of him. Collins lining up too.
Yep, right move.
He's got to the back of him though.
Right move is going to struggle there. That 14 we're on, folks. We're near enough at half distance of what has only been a frenetic Grand Prix so far here in Australia for Tier 3. Tier 4 still to come in 55 minutes, folks. Go nowhere. I was going to say it's all starting to calm down. It's not. Everybody's making moves left, right and centre.
It's just crazy when you get to the land down under.
Exactly.
Society, yeah?
Gravity. Where's that exist? Let's not even go into those who believe there's a flat Earth. But anyway,
actually, now we mention it, so the Flat Earth Society, one of those crazy people, they believe that. Actually, they're saying is there's people in their society all around the globe, and obviously a globe is a 3D shape. Anyway, they believe the world is upside down, therefore, Australia's upside down, all that jazz. If that was the case, these cars would be fine, because as F1 engineers say all the time, their cars could drive upside down. They've got that much downforce, or upforce in that case.
Well, they can. Rightmove has descended to 14 because he's exceeded track limits. So somewhere, Rightmove has decided to cut majorly the track.
I will rename him Max Verstappen.
Bergen continues on his merry way. Dak Invertible behind him. Yes, indeed. Dare is there. Avinash 4th. SGPR 5th. Simba 6th. Collins Owl 7th. Ty Clear and Stuvine in the Mercedes Sprinter vans. The Hasses are 10th and 11th. Carl is now 12th in that Red Bull. We've got a yellow in 3. Why?
It's been cleared. Oh, Tom Brown's hit him! Oh no!
Oh no, Tom Brown! Oh!
I think Omuvova's going very slowly. I think he's got some damage because he's very wide at the
I think he does. He has indeed. He's going in.
And Tom Brown, I think, underestimated just how slowly he's going. Probably not expecting it, and he's obviously followed into him.
Yep.
Tom's continuing though. He's definitely got wing damage. You can see it. He's missing an end plate, but he's continued.
Yeah, so he did just pit.
A safety car, isn't he?
Yeah, yes, most likely, yes. Konnichiwa Beach, Leslie Nielsen and Rightmove in the pits. Tom Brown's past them. Mark gets 3-second track limit infringement. Welcome to the 25 viewers. If you've just joined us, you have missed an absolute, thoroughly educational opening 15 laps.
Yeah.
Talking about everything.
Sector 2.
Oh, is it Mark? It's gone round! And so is Mark, so is Simba, so something has happened between the Lion King and Baby Hornet. So that isn't good.
Up to 11th, will Simba let him through?
Yep, here goes.
If he's got damage anyway.
Here goes Boothie. Boothie's going to go up the inside of Stuvine. There is Stuvine. He's gone past him. It was DRS.
Nicely done.
Was indeed. Stuvine will now try and battle back. Energy Dan is there. It's a Mercedes Haas. Red Bull.
If they use Haas fighting, we saw this at the weekend in real life F1.
We did, exactly. We've got a virtual safety car. Now, Connor's retired. Connor has retired.
He's lost at the end of the first sector.
I think
5, 6.
Virtual safety car. I don't expect it to turn into a full safety car, so therefore we have had, folks, in 16 laps, 2 virtual safety cars and 2 safety cars.
I've got a little bit of knowledge to share with the university students of LRC. Do you know which city is the most isolated city in the world? And by that I mean the city furthest from any other city in the world.
How do you
know which that might be?
How do you define city?
There's a place of which is listed online on some search engines that we named earlier.
Yes, the Yahoo Bigfoot, the Google, and the Bing Mine. Yes, that's it. Yes,
yes.
Yeah. Where is the furthest city? Is it in Australia?
I'll give you a clue. It's in Australia. I'll give you a clue.
Is it Alice Springs?
No, it's not.
Is it around that area?
I'm not sure where that is. Which part of Australia is that in?
The middle.
Australia? No.
Which one is it?
In Western Australia.
Perth.
Yes, it is Perth. The nearest city to it, I believe, is Melbourne or Adelaide, one of those two, which is obviously very far east.
Yeah, very far east. Yeah, that's true.
In the world.
DRS is now enabled because Dare is looking at Dak Invertible and is about to make a move up into turn 1. There he goes, up into the top 2 for Dare. Bergen continues in his merry way. Dak Invertible, though, will not get the repeat DRS because it's a double.
DRS and Simba. Got the Red Bull fighting.
Let's hope there's no Weber Vettel moves here.
Goes to the inside. Just avoids a collision.
That was squeaky bum time, as Alex Ferguson would call it. And for those who don't know who Alex Ferguson is, he was the former Manchester United manager. He's a Scotsman. Well, he was linked to Rangers, so we don't really speak about him. Collins Owl.
I thought it was Aberdeen.
But he was also linked. He was also involved with the blue half of Glasgow.
You get less for murder than
Oh, I know, tell me about it. I mean, imagine going to Govan. There we go, DAC convertible. I'm going to offend people, I know. Oh, we're down to 20 watching, we've lost 5 governors already. DAC convertible.
You mentioned Ferguson.
That's it, exactly.
I found the world's like, no, not having this again.
Sector 3, Avinash has gone round and he's missing a front wing. He has lost it coming out of 12. And he's going the wrong way.
He's got to be careful.
He does.
Now.
If you're going to listening to us, Avinash, spin round. There you go. His tyres will be ruined. He will be in the pits. SGPR will overtake him. Carl and Simba are into the top 10, 9th and 10th. And it's all a bit kind of spinning round, cammed slightly down.
It's very Kylie Minogue feeling here of I'm spinning around, and that's the last of that I'm really.
I was about to say we're going to get copyrighted now by Kylie Minogue and Sony Records or something along those lines. Other record available are available. That should have said, other record labels are available. Welcome to MRC. Carl has passed Simba.
We've not forgotten about you. Just got to keep both the Minogues sweet here.
There you go. Simba has been passed by Carl. Carl up into 9th place. Let's have a look at the stops. Carl has been in twice. Bergen hasn't pitted yet, neither has Baby Hornet. And the rest are kind of one.
I did say that Carl would have a good race, and Kenichi with a good lap there.
Yep.
The race.
Oh, Bark's lost his front wing. Sorry to interrupt. Simba's lost his front wing.
Oh no.
This is not what he needs. He needed a good racing for the Burger to not be where he is. Tom Brown showing his pace.
That's a statement more than anything.
That was a knockout lap from him.
I think Tom Brown needs a name. He hasn't got one yet. Should we be just obtuse and call him Tom Green or Tom Yellow? Just because why not? I don't think we've got a name for him.
Tom and Jerry.
Tom and Jerry, yeah.
Tom and Jerry.
Speaking of Tom and Jerry, are you a fan of Looney Tunes at all?
Maybe. Depends.
Do you
Roadrunner.
The Tasmanian
Yes.
Devil?
He was from Tasmania, which is near Australia.
Do you know who discovered Tasmania?
Not me.
No, it was a man whose surname was Tasman, which is why it's called Tasmania. It's named after him. But did you know the same person also managed to discover most of Oceania, or Australasia, as you want to call it. But somehow, one of the very few islands he didn't discover was Australia, which is ironic because it's the biggest one there.
It's a bit big.
He missed that one somehow.
Was that why Tamsin Outhwaite, the actress, was named Tamsin after the man who discovered Tasmania? Tamsin Outhwaite.
Oh, really?
No, it wasn't. I'm just... Yeah.
Oh, have you just pulled my horn?
Yes, I have just pulled your horn, don't worry. I'll put it back into place soon. Simba in the pits, Leslie Nielsen has passed him, Right Move is now up into 13th. We've got a yellow in Sector 2!
Ooh.
Is that SFR Energy, Dan? Ooh, it might have been because he's lost.
Find out who it would have been.
He's lost a lot of time. No, he lost a lot of time to Carl. The two were battling, so I wonder whether he just went round. Do you know what we need, Chris? We need
a safety car. Some rain.
Well, I doubt it's going to rain. Actually, Bergen has pitted.
Safety car and he's pitted.
He's got a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane.
There's followed him in. Could we get a showdown between these two to the end, maybe? Or is Dak Convertible going to get to the end from here?
Dak Convertible was going to I mean, he's got 24 laps on a set of mediums.
Type can go to the end from here, but Dak Convertible and Boothie are going to struggle.
Now, yes, the Renault of a Renault Alpine in Tier 1 had the hards on. Can't remember who though, but it did work.
Tier 1, it was Kid Dynamite. He won hard. He was the one. And initially he had no pace, but towards the end they came good.
He did.
Partially because the safety cars, but also he had plenty more grip.
I think I called him...
Myself and MCO were the two that stayed out in the mediums all the time, and it didn't work.
Leslie Nielsen's gone round on the start-finish straight. And Leslie Nielsen is going to be overtaken by rightmove.co.uk. Bergen has passed Stuvine. I was going to say...
Carl on the back of... Carl's on Stuvine too.
Yeah.
Carl's hungry. Carl is hungry.
Yeah, these three, Bergen...
I think Carl can go to the end, actually. Carl can go to the end from here. I think he will.
Well, he could, yeah, but...
I think he should from here. I think he's got just enough Carl. And Stuvine's got no DRS. Carl is all over him. Can't have him here, surely.
No, Stuvine's got DRS.
Not that close.
He's gone for a late break.
What's the move?
I think Stuyvesant I think Stuyvesant kind of maybe thought that was coming.
It was a very late one, but it was good from Carl.
It was.
Can you keep up with Bergen? That's the question. Bergen's on brand new softs. It might be a bit difficult, actually. If he's pitted, he's listening.
Yes, indeed.
Maybe I should take up an engineering role, coaching people on strategy.
No, because
people are listening to me.
Well,
they listen to me.
Well, yes, I was about to say you didn't listen to your own advice on Monday night.
No, I did not.
You didn't even listen to me. You didn't listen to me. I was saying, is this going to be a potential slippy thing?
I've got some news for you, Gav.
What?
Unfortunately, I can't listen to the stream while I race, and the reason is I get far too distracted by your Banshee noises and your screeches. When the Banshee squeal comes out and the screech, I look over the TV.
Yes.
I look over.
And you then see nothing has happened, I'm just getting very dramatic.
No, it's not even that. It's just that I then don't look and miss an apex or even hit someone. I move over pits, as does Konnichiwa.
Right, here's the interesting one. Berger is 11.5 seconds behind Dak Convertible.
I think he can make that time on that tyre difference.
That is 1.6, 1.7 seconds a lap.
I think that's doable. On the tyre difference they're on, that's doable.
So let's just keep an eye on it. And Dare has gone into 5th. Dare, please change your name from that you have called yourself to your name.
Yes, I
cannot call you that. Literally, it is against me to call you that.
I think Convertible is going to go to the end from here. He's too late to pit now.
He is. Now, Birkin just does a 125.0, and suddenly a second and a half has been taken out of Convertible's lead.
Well, the last lap that was done by Dak Convertible was 127.9, so...
Yeah, that's 2.9 seconds.
So that's a 1.3 extra on what he needs. So the gap's now...
Do you know, he needs a safety car.
Seconds.
Yeah, he needs a safety car.
Dak Convertible, no, he doesn't. No, Dak Convertible doesn't want a safety car. Actually, no, he could, if he just has just enough to pit, I think.
Yeah. Sorry, I was thinking, did we have someone that went round? There was a yellow flag in Sector 3, but it has been cleared.
So we've got Company with Brave / Dare closing up on Carl. Otherwise, I'd say Carl looking good for a top 5 here.
Yep. Unless Colin Zowell... Unless Colin Zowell...
said that.
You're in trouble. You're in trouble.
As the head steward talking to him... Oh, he's the head steward and I'm the assistant. One of his assistants. I don't want to get in trouble with him. However, Carl is the lead driver here.
You've opened your mouth. You need to retract.
Sergio is faster than you. Although Dare is all over the back of Carl, doing to Carl what he did to Suvine.
Yep. Carl's trying to battle him.
Ooh,
yep.
Dare did get a penalty for going wide there past him.
He did.
He's through.
Here comes Bergen. He's about to launch himself past Ty Clear with the aid of DRS. Yep, and ERS. That is basically, like taking candy from the proverbial baby.
7.5 seconds, 7 laps. I would say that Bergen really should close up.
Energy Dan pitting, so he's not going to the end on his mediums, and he's got 5 seconds. Ooh. Avanash 11th, Simba 12th, Simba 8 seconds behind Man on those 20 lap hards. So if Man goes to the end, he will have done 20.
Oh, just jinxed him because he went very oversteer in the second last corner, did Man?
I can't. Well, let's put it this way. I'm surprised that car hasn't gone off track.
Yes, well.
And Energy Dan's just come out in front of him on fresh softs, but Energy Dan is 20 seconds behind Boothie. So there we have it.
So Konnichiwa has just been lapped by that convertible. Tom Brown is also about to get lapped.
Yep.
Oh, actually, Konnichiwa just come back through. That's not a good etiquette from Konnichiwa.
It's I mean,
you shouldn't be driving back through any one if you're last car. You should be getting firmly out of the way.
I mean,
that's the end of that.
I know he wants to. Oh, Bergen gets 3 seconds time penalty. SFR injured Dan.
You shouldn't be racing the leader if you're a lap down. You should be letting them go.
I know that.
We saw that with Verstappen and knock on a few years ago.
Yeah, I know
let
that.
Them go.
I know that Leslie Nielsen wants to be top of the Willy Boys, but there are other ways to do it. Here. I'll tell you one thing: the 2 Aston Martins, Baby Hornet's leading right move.
Also, Konnichiwa needs to firmly get out of the way here for the race leader, which is Dakar Convertible. He needs to actually get off the racing line so that Dakar Convertible doesn't just have to drive through him. It's not good etiquette.
Although, to be fair, and I will say this, Konnichiwa Beach is giving Dakar Convertible DRS.
Well, he
I'm
was
not. I'm not.
Not on the start finish straight. He wasn't. He actually had it himself because he got it
from Tom Brown, Tom and Jerry.
Tom and Jerry. So Bergen's now 5.5 behind. This will be winding up Dack and Vertical as well, which isn't going to help.
No, it won't be. You're right.
Tie clear looks to be tie clear of Call Me the Brave. Ooh. That was a poor joke.
Do you want to know what the ooh is?
Let's hear it.
Dack Invertible's got 6 seconds of penalties. Bergen has 8 seconds of penalties.
So Bergen needs to pull an extra 2. I think it's doable.
Again, though, how much life has he taken out of those soft compound tyres? But how much life is out of those mediums of?
Yeah. I would say it's interesting actually. Kyle's now dropped behind Colin Zell, by the way.
We did say that though.
Oh, I must have missed that.
No, sorry, we predicted it because of Colin Zell flying onto those softs.
But he looks to be safe as Stuvine, who Boofy's coming up to Stuvine as well. It'll be an interesting fight to lose to shortly.
It will be. Ty Clear, third in the Mercedes Sprinter van. Doing well. I wonder if Dare will close in on him. Colin Zowell as well. Boothie and Energy Dan in the Hasses. Avanash there, but Simba is just 2 seconds behind him at the moment. Baby Hornet, as their man is just dropping down the field. We've got a man overboard because he's now 13th. But he doesn't have any penalties, so good on him. Right move. Probably the less said about that, the better. Tom and Jerry and Leslie Nielsen are having a little ding-dong battle with themselves in the Williamses. And actually, Kenichi Leslie Nielsen is about to go round the outside of Tom and Jerry. No, Tom and Jerry stays in front. It's actually the closest battle we have on track. It's the battle for 15th and 16th. Mandy, your prediction of 12 people finishing is currently missing 4 people retiring. So, so far though, Tier 3 has had less safety cars and less safety cars in general than Tier 1 and Tier 2.
Well, yes, it has. Tier 1 has 2 virtual and 4 full, I believe.
Yep. Tier 2. Tier 2 had 1 virtual and 4 full.
Yep. And so far it's had two of each, I believe.
Yeah. I wonder how many we're going to have in Tier 4.
Do you want to put a wage on it? £5 bet?
Bergen's gone wide. Do you know what I was about to say? I was looking at the lap times and thinking the laps and thinking 3.5 laps to go, and he was only 2 point. Yeah, he was only 2 point something seconds behind. Berger has tonight. He's kind of showed his vulnerable side.
Has he just thrown away the race win there? Has he just thrown it away?
He could have done, but he's certainly shown his vulnerable side, that's for sure. Right move has been passed by Tom and Jerry.
Dare's in DRS range of Ty Clear now, and he's about to get into a DRS zone.
There we go.
Could be one to watch.
Bergen though, back within 2.3 seconds. So let's just.
On a mission, isn't he?
Yep. Will Berger
will be happy to hear this.
Yep. Will Berger win the race? We've got yellow. It's one of the Hasses.
It's Energy down. No, it's Boofy. Boofy's gone.
Oh, has he?
That's an interesting place that he's lost it. That's a very interesting place to lose it.
Turn 8 and 9. Interesting.
I think he's got wing damage because he's gone straight on at the next corner.
Bergen is now 1.8 behind Dack Invertible, 39% ERS. He's waiting.
Dare's about to take Ty Clear into turn 1.
Yes, there we go. We are watching.
Surely this is past the third. Marcus
McCluskey, the only Mercedes fan in the world.
Whoa.
There we go. He's going round the outside again. Ty Clear is battling him, but we're getting very close to each other. Yes, it is. It's getting feisty. And it's to be fair. He's gone wide! Ty Clear is going to take third again! He's got
a bet out of that, surely. Yeah.
Does indeed. Good defensive driving there. Marcus McCluskey, as we said, the only Mercedes fan in the world. Why you would ever want to race in a Mercedes is beyond me. Anyway, Bergen now only 0.4 of a second behind Dack Invertible, and he's going to have him.
For the penalty, though.
He's going to have him. Dack Invertible's tyres have gone. He's doing a Chris Bailey.
Yeah, sorry. We'll have to name it that from now on. When you go too far on the tyre, we'll have to call it. I'm happy with that. Is he blowhole blown it?
Is he
blowhole bottled it?
Is he blowholed it? There you go. That's it.
We'll go with that. Trademark.
Here
Before
is
FOM try and use that against us. We're going to trademark that.
Exactly. Do not Google or YouTube blowhole.
Unless you go blowhole volcano.
No. Okay, but here we go. Bergen is about to take Dak Invertible, surely coming down the main straight. Dak Invertible tries to think it. He's going to go up the inside. Remember, Dak Invertible just needs to stay within 2 seconds. Oh, he's gone round! Oh, no!
Oh, no. He was having a great race. Has he got damage? There's only 2 laps to go.
Oh,
if he's not got too much damage, he needs to keep going. He's got a big gap to third.
Dropping by the
seconds.
I could see that happening though, because Dak Invertible and Bergen were side by side going through 1 and then into 2, and there was just that slightest tight. Yeah. Oh.
He's got wing damage. He's Dak Invertible.
He's just got to keep going because Ty Clear's on the hards. No, he can't. He'll lose too much time. He's got to keep that Benetton Ford going.
Well, meanwhile, actually, Ty Clear is still with there, and Colin Zowell is in the party too.
Oh, well,
less than a second separate those 3. This could get tasty for the final podium spot.
Could indeed.
Rossi Convertible ahead, slowing down.
Yep.
They smell blood. Ty Clear and Collins, they smell blood.
Yep. Simba is chasing down Avinash for the final point, who's chasing down Energy Dam for the final 2 points. Who's chasing down Boothie, but probably unlikely.
Collins out the corner, trying to get past Ty Clear.
He's going to get past him.
Away. Well, they've both got DRS. He's got one of those sides.
Yep.
Ty Clear bailed out of that one. I think he just wants to get to the end now. He's playing the safety game, which is quite wise.
Let's look at penalties. 6 seconds for Collins L, 3 seconds for Dare, 9 seconds for Ty Clear. So, yeah, at the moment.
Yep. Can we also appreciate it? So Bergen and Bit, the big winners today in terms of position gain. Both of them in double figures for positions gained.
Yep, indeed they are. Let's jump to Simba and Avinash, because that's the battle that is kind of going at the moment. Dare and Dak Invertible, though, are also having a moment. Where is Dare? There he goes through. Dak Invertible. He has indeed, and it's likely that Colin Zowell could well take him as well. Now Dak Invertible's got
to be patient. He's got to be patient here.
He is. We will spring back to the Simba Avinash battle, but here we go. We've got to focus on this for the final podium spot. Colin Zowell's trying to go round the outside. It's not the place you want to try and go. He'll try and go up the inside.
Patiently racing.
Yep, Dak Invertible though is placing that Alpine absolutely beautifully. He's got the ERS as well. Colin Zowell though has got much better traction, and he goes to cover him off there. Look at this! Is Colin Zowell going to try and go there up the inside?
Yes.
He does indeed.
The exit here will define the race for them.
Colin Zowell's going to have him. He's going to have him. He's going to have him. There's the Ferrari. There's the nose cone. Oh, getting oh so close. Dak Invertible is going to not keep this one because of that wind damage. The Rotherham 1-2 has now turned into a 4-8. It might turn worse.
Ty Clear's got an extra 3 second penalty, so he will hold on.
Bergen takes the win, gets another 5 seconds for an unserved penalty.
Oh no, that was an existing one.
Oh, right, okay. Dare goes through into second, 4.7 behind Colin Zowell in third. Dak Invertible finishes fourth. Ty Clear is in fifth. Carl's going to come across in sixth. Well deserved race there. We got a yellow in. That's okay, it's all good. Stuvine's coming through. He's had a good race, Stuvine. Okay, the Mercedes have come good, Marcus McCluskey. I don't want to get eradicated by your Glaswegian gangsterisms. I'll give you that. Stuvine listening to us obviously with his little wibble wobble there. Boothie is leading a Haas AlphaTauri Red Bull battle, and it's going to be interesting because Mark is going to suddenly jump up to 8th in all of this.
Cracking line, run to the line between those four.
Yep, and Avinash misses out on points by 0.6 of a second. Baby Hornet finishes 12th. Konnichiwa Leslie Nielsen is going to come through in 13th. Man is going to come through in 14th, but with no penalty. So a great race from him. Right Move. Yep, rightmove.co.uk. He is currently in 14th, 15th, sorry. Oh, he's now 16th because he's got a 20-second penalty for ignoring yellow flags. That's one of those glitchy penalties. Yeah, it's one of those glitchy penalties. Yes, Marcus McCluskey, the Glaswegian gangster, is going to attack me, clearly, by the looks of things. It's fine. He's in Missouri. They're 6 hours behind us. It's all good. He can't get anywhere near me unless he's got a TARDIS. Of which other time travel machines are available, such as the Starship Enterprise. I now have to very much caveat every single thing I say.
What the hot tub time machine?
That's just your back garden.
No comment.
There is Bergen takes the victory in Tier 3. Dictatorship Bergen.
I've come to a realisation. So the 3 times I've said Bergen's not going to finish because of
he's won.
his record, he's won.
So you need to say in Abu Dhabi.
Next time I do this, I'm going to say Bergen's going to win this. He's going to walk it and he'll crash at that one.
Exactly. Surely. Colin Zell takes fastest lap, so he gets an extra point onto the 15th Pairs. 25-0.
Between him and Bergen. Wow.
Yeah, at least someone took a point off Bergen. So Bergen first, Dare is second. As I said, Dare, change your name. Colin Zell is third, who's actually called Calvin. Dak Invertible, who's a Rotherham fan. Ty Clear, who's probably called Ty and maybe is close to clear. Carl is 6th, Stuvine is 7th, Simba Mark is 8th, Energy Dan is 9th, Boothie is in 10th, Avanash 11th, SGPR Baby Hornet is in 12th, Man finishes in 13th, and without penalty. Leslie Nielsen has danced his way through Police Squad to finish 14th, Tom and Jerry has finished 15th, rightmove.co.uk has been passed and is in 16th. Likely that'll get replaced because of that penalty. Connor, Melvin, Mango and Elizabeth II have finish. 29 minutes, folks. Tier 4 with the T-Side Twosome and Paul Di Resta from the Force India Racing Point. No, they didn't race for Racing Point. Force India and the Williams team. But there we have it. Mr. Bailey, Bluehole Bailey, thank you very much for this evening, for the last hour and 17 minutes. It has been memorable, and we will be back for Tier 3 next Wednesday night, 7 p.m. We will be at the Yas Marina circuit in Abu Dhabi, where I can assure you lots of local information will be contained. And remember, on Wednesday the 20th, folks, we will be back to Abu Dhabi for a special first for MRC. We are having a charity race in aid of Alzheimer's Scotland. We currently have a Just Giving page. We'll put the links to that in the various videos, etc. But we will be having on Wednesday the 20th, we will have a full qualifying session. That's right, folks, Q1, Q2 and Q3. We will have a full 100% race. What I can tell you is it may not stay dry all the way through. Now,
words I love to hear.
Exactly. Who knows what the Banshee has got in charge? In terms of the commentary team for that evening, it is myself, it is James, otherwise known as Connor, and Mr. Hudson. James Acaster is joining me in the commentaries, and Hodgsey is going to be doing his very best Johnny Herbert Damon Hill, because he is going to be racing and giving us some on-track action as we go through. I think you are racing as well.
I am.
So Wednesday the 20th of April, do keep it in your diary for 3 weeks today, folks, back at Abu Dhabi. I might have new teeth by then, who knows?
Dabble in some dabby trouble?
Yes, that'll be what it is. Dabble in the desert?
It's a jewel in the desert.
No,
that was used by FOM, so
we just have.
Dabble in the desert.
You've just said it.
No, so I'm crediting them as that was their thing.
Right,
so
okay, yeah, that's fine.
FOM, please don't at me, but if you're going to at me, at ChrisBailey517.
Battle in the Abu Dhabi Yas Marina. There we go.
Dabble in the desert.
Dabble in the desert. There we go. Exactly. As always, folks, thank you very much for tuning in. Do check out all the videos. Do subscribe to the channel. Do ding the bell, and when we go live, you will get notified, and you will listen to the best action anywhere. And actually, I can't quite say that. You can listen to the best non-professional league racing on F1 2021 on the PlayStation. Soon to be F1 2222 when it comes out. I'm going to give up before I lose all manner of brain and activity. Chris, thank you very much as always. And in 25 minutes time, you'll have Hodgsey, Morgan and me. But from both Chris and myself, have a lovely evening.